Murphy. I don't know if the fog's messing with my stream or not, but I couldn't get that one to reconnect. Welcome back, Karen. A little bit foggy out here now.
That's the one we have stuff.
Welcome back, Betsy.
What are we doing again?
Welcome, Anir. Welcome back, Bone Crusher. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I couldn't get it back. Couldn't get it to reconnect, so I just started a new one. It does that sometimes. Fog.
I got like solid reception. One of these days we decide disconnecting it with my Wi-Fi too. So it's got extra secure build signal. Much that I pay for my kids better have it on well, my phone's dying today. So yeah, if you want to get a hold of me, probably not to stop by.
Sure you can, Anir. Welcome to the channel. Today we're doing towing. Right on, Smurfy. Thanks, man. Did we hit the 140 today? Nice. I knew we were close. 140,000 subscribers, Phil.
Right on, hell yeah.
We're right, getting close to that 100 million views, too. It's crazy. I have to look at the stats on my most viewed YouTube shorts, and the watch time on it is like 158,000 hours or something ridiculous, 20 seconds at a time. How many days is 158,000 hours? That's a lot. Hey, welcome Adventure Trips. Right on, I'm glad it's working good. It was kind of sketchy for a minute. Getting close to the Irish Sea. We've seen a couple crab pots we missed. Hi, Marabi, welcome. Fog's making it cold out here. Hey, thanks, Adventure Trips. Nah, we had our day go bad on us there, hunting and stuff. Getting towed in. Blew a seal on that motor there. Hey, good morning, Joe. I always wonder if the GPS is working when it's foggy.
Well, I like having both.
Bill likes to have multiple, he says.
Back up on my phone in case they're both wrong.
Good morning, MD Abcor. Yeah, we're just on phone service, but I don't know, we're on the Oregon coast. We have cell towers in town. We're a small town, but we got pretty good cell coverage here. Just a couple places it doesn't like it. One's right by the dock and going through the gate. Right, dude, man? Oh, we're getting Toady and K-Hart. We blew a gasket. Blew a seal and a gasket and a fuse. So we're getting towed in, or cut our day fishing short a little bit. Weather's worse than the forecast called for. Not very many fish in there today. Yeah, it's true. We're grateful. We're grateful to have help and be getting towed in, that's for sure. Hey Lee, good morning. Welcome, Lee. It's a rough day at the office for us today, Lee. Blew a seal on our engine, getting towed in.
How we say the stable broke down. Stable hill, buddy.
Not great weather, a little windy today. And when it switches from the south, the bite goes off, or the bite slows down. That's what happened today. But I do like fishing on overcast days. There's Clutney. We're in the Irish Sea now. Hey, Trapper Born. We were about 6 miles from home. Blew a seal. So we shut the motor down and called a friend before we blew the motor. Wonder if he'll go through the gate. Guys taking bets? I bet we go around. Hey, welcome, Jose. Right on, Jay Freehill. Welcome to the channel. Ooh, a gator catch and cook would be a good idea. I bet that'd get a lot of views. I don't think I've ever seen a gator catch and cook on YouTube. Genius. Bill says he'd watch that all day long.
Watch that. I would have catch a fucking gator.
He wants to come catch a gator.
I'll catch that motherfucker and eat it, man. I don't care. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'll catch it the hard way. Come here, boy.
He said he wouldn't be good. I don't think they're allowed to catch and cook gators. Not wide open. There's probably a season for them. Hey, good morning, Fat Cat. Morning, Matt. Hey, good morning, Deadeye. We're getting towed in, Matt. Blew a seal. Tommy noticed oil coming out of the exhaust, so we shut it down, checked the oil. Oil's low. Called a buddy, and he's towing us in. Yeah, we've just been getting hammered with the mechanical issues lately. Hey, good morning, Dan. We blew a seal, so we're getting towed in. We're out by the reef. We're almost to the gate now. There's the gate. So I'd say we're probably about 10 minutes from the dock, if that. Yeah, it does. It's disappointing, but what can you do? How many times, Lee? Irish Sea is pretty mellow right now. The ocean swell comes and hits those cliffs over there and then bounces back. And so the colliding swell creates weird conditions here, so we call it the Irish Sea. Think they go to sleep if you rub their belly, don't they? We're on the Oregon coast, XYZ, or XYX. I like that shot of Port Orford, or the dock there.
Dude, I'm down.
Yeah, I know Battle Rock Coffee. XYX, are you local? Welcome to the channel. Blew a seal. Noticed oil coming out the exhaust and shut it down. And checked the oil, it's really low. So we called a friend to get towed in. Didn't want to blow the engine, so we shut everything down and just had a friend come get us. Might be the oil gasket Bermuda Triangle today. Welcome to the channel, everybody. If you're new, welcome. Hey, welcome, Captain Larry.
Honestly, when we get in there, you probably don't have to actually untie, but yeah, probably a little bit.
Welcome, Sergio.
You know, I mean, we have to put it on my end, but even at that, honestly, we're pretty close. Well, as light as I am, and as easy as we need to pull in there, a guy could probably just pull us in by hand to shorten up and just bump in and out of gear here and there. And the guy can hold onto the rope and just sit back against the cabin. I got straight operator calling me. Hey, Bill. You got me? You got me now? We are just about to-
Hi, Jeff. Welcome.
Yeah, we're halfway across the thing anyway. We got water pumping on your side.
Negative. A little bit. We're clear, Bill. Ah, God. Good Tommy, he's up there living on the edge. Call him Danger Tommy.
We got 400 people watching us get towed in. Well, glad we can be entertaining anyways. It's another day in the life. Some days you win them, some days you don't. Today we didn't.
Today we did not win.
But we're making it home safe.
It's all about perspective. We won. We made it home safe. Yeah, we broke down, Eric. We're headed in. Hi, Japan. Welcome. Hi, Andy. Welcome.
Just go past the jetty before you turn in. You can turn in kind of turn in, but the better angle to come alongside the dock.
Nicely.
Yeah. Lost our drag.
Oh. I hung in there. That just barely went away.
Yeah. And pumping down here is valuable.
We're not pumping out very fast, Philip.
We'll step back for a minute.
It was pretty slow bite today, Dan. A little bit. It acts like it's blocked because it's got a split in it. The stream's got a little split in it. You know what I mean? Oh, it's working better now. Whatever it was cleared.
Focus you there.
Looking pretty bare in there.
You're able to tow in without having that blockage in the back. We're
Looking pretty bare in there.
holding water to the front.
Nicely. We've been using a Harbor Freight screwdriver for our valve on our crab hydraulics because the handle broke on it earlier this season. We figured that $3 screwdrivers made us about 20 grand.
Yeah, it's got a pin feed, so it can't change the handle appropriately. You can turn like way earlier.
Yeah, it's pumping good, Phil.
It's just all about getting the angle and knowing that I'm not going to track it behind you quite as much as you. So you kind of leave it just like if you're towing a long trailer with flags in its reaction on the road. You kind of turn wide and around the corner so your outside curve comes to the inside. It's kind of like that. You can just stay close right there, and then we'll suck up the boat by hand. And if we can get in shallow enough, then we can get to the bottom. Go ahead and slow down so you can drift up behind you. Suck up the slack on that rope. Kind of go straight towards the corner of the Hallmark. And kind of, so go ahead and pull our bow towards him. Okay, just let us drift. We're still drifting too fast. Pull our bow towards him. Like, don't rely on him. If you pull it in and pull in this lap, we're going to pull the boat towards him. You know what I mean? Is there enough room for you to drive it and kind of drive towards?
Hey, later, Dan. We'll see you soon.
Just drive it. We're going in the direction.
Hey, Izzy. Hey, Wisconsin.
You're gonna have to end up in time. Are you gonna lift out or are you gonna go back out? Push that out if you can. I need that.
There is a gallery. There is a gallery.
I could literally get out and push. I got it. So you guys grab that filing. Not against the outboard. That hurts. They told me instead of pushing out on that, you should have been trying to pull in with this. Here, grab this. Now pull us forward. Don't let us go completely go. Pull us in towards the top. You can't push us away from it like that.
Rope's right there, Tommy.
Bow rope. That other rope's tied up on the bow. Release that rope. Watch our step. Yeah, raise that out, drive a little bit more. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. I think so though. I don't think they were sure. Because the waves behind us. Tommy, got that front door. You see the scat. Okay, life jackets. Woo! Yeehaw! Ah, boy. Well, smart guy probably would have waited for the tide to come in just a little bit, but here we are. And wow. We all of a sudden started blowing oil out of these blocks. Just dumping the oil out. It wasn't on the intake when I checked it. Didn't have time for the oil out of the block.
Welcome, CEP. Welcome, everybody. We made it. There's today's catch. Pretty grim.
third switch up. Thank you. Oh, the machine too. Shut off that machine. That transducer's going. It's not good for it. No, the top machine. Hit the power button. Hold it down. Okay. It's not good for the transducer to run in the out of water like that. I was a little caught up in the moment. I think we all were.
Right?
Calvin, you gonna want to lift off? If I can get up there. If you can get up to Vicky's, I'll swing it around and pick you up.
Hey, welcome, Coffee Cake. We're just finishing up here. Hi, Tremaine. Welcome. Yeah, Coffee Cake sounds good. You need a whole box of those Hostess cup coffee cakes. Welcome, Coffee Cake Love and Beers. Welcome, Pedro. Lots of gear on the dock. It's like we're not the only ones giving up. My boat's on the other side over.
Back there at Hallmark, there wasn't much I could
go through. I was on bottom.
My boat's on the block by the prison ship at the moment. You ever seen a whale tangled in a crab pot bone crusher? I never have. Hi Gilbert, welcome. We can still crab, we just have gear reduction here till August 15th we can crab. Some years our summer crab's really good here. No, Pluggy, we don't shave around here. Welcome to the channel. They did find a whale, huh? That one whale ruined it for everybody. Ready to do this massive offload, Tommy?
I hope they can handle all that fish that's gone. I'm not going to be able to buy any of the fish.
Flood the market, everybody's going to have to quit fishing for the rest of the week for us.
I feel sorry for the other people trying to make a living and we're just killing it. What a day.
Never have shaved, Scotty? Nice. Wish I trusted my case.
We'll just make a sign and see people bob for fish.
I like it.
We'll charge them $1.50. If you can catch a fish with your mouth, you can keep it. We might have to go somewhere else, bro. We might just flood this market with all the fish that we caught today, bro. Yeah. Highliner still.
I was just finishing my first drift of learning the angles and what
Yeah, we were working on our second drift. No, that don't look good. Yeah.
If it had been any later, there's no way I would have gotten through. Back in Hallmark group, like with the game group, I was on box. I couldn't do much.
I guess you do have that, yeah. Well, hell. Who wants a bob for fish? $1.25. One try.
Tommy's thinking about having a bobbing for fish for the tourists. That makes some money.
I'm going to give them a fishing pole and they can just fish it out in there. The true lifestyle.
Hey, welcome, Kyle. What are they doing in there, Tommy? Shooting the shit our whole life away?
Yep.
Gotta be careful in Port Orford. Shoot the shit your whole life away.
Oh, no shit, man. And it's no lie.
Hey, welcome, Kyle. I guess I could go grab us some baskets and maybe they'll get the hint.
Don't even look like they got water on any of those coats. So I think you would be wasting your time. Yeah, they don't even have the forklift out, no coat going. Yeah.
Well, we broke down out there. Apparently we're broke down here too.
You can bob for fish though.
Bob for fish.
It only costs $1.25.
To catch it, it's free.
Oh man. You might get poked.
Hey, later, Bone Crusher.
You want to bob for fish?
Have a good one. Whoops. There you go. That's better.
You look like a guy that wants a bob full of fish. It only costs you $1.25. You catch it in your mouth, you keep it. $1.25. Are you ready? You ready for it, dude? They're right there, bro. $1.25. You can
Hit
bob
that
full of
brown
fish.
switch. I'm gonna turn the air on for now because referee's not even here to set up and get their stuff.
So in the front, you look like you want a bob full of fish. Come on. I make you a good deal. Good deal. I'll quit.
You can't quit if you never start.
You got me there. Yeah. I quit. You sure you don't want popcorn fish, bro? Come on. Take my day. Aaron wants a popcorn fish. I know it.
Yeah, they're not even set up yet, so I don't know how long this is going to be. Was that annoying, Smurfy? I bet. Got the spa-like conditions for our fish while they're getting ready to get transported to their new environment.
That's gonna be at least an hour.
Hey, Release the Grease, welcome. We broke down today, got towed in. There's like maybe 12 fish in there, maybe 15. Mostly black rockfish. There's a couple lingcod in there. And I think we, what, 2 cabbies in there?
We got one cabin.
Quite happy.
Oh, I can show you this guy. These guys are easier to handle. This is a blue rock fish. And that's a lingcod.
Looks like I got a little bit of fresh oil over here.
Oil coming down, dripping on this. Off these wires, I see this line has some oil dripping, which
I get, some more here too, yes. This line's pin's really hard.
that's just a sheet over electrical lines.
That almost right down there looks fresh.
There's a bit of oil there.
And then right here, that's oil or grease right here.
That's grease. Okay. But this whole scene has oil. Like, this side doesn't have it.
That's all up and down this side.
Nice, Gary.
See that milky white? That's residue of oil mixed with water lining the inside of the prop. The exhaust water comes out. So that tells me that I've got water coming out of my lower end right there too. So she's got oil coming out of the engine and she's got oil coming out of the lower end of it too. So two different oils, two different problems. It's time for her to go in and she needs a checkup. She needs a tune up. She needs some love. So unfortunately that's going to put us down in an inopportune moment while we're trying to get some of the other boats up and going. I mean, I just pulled the pole off to start working on stuff. I mean, we can put the pole back on and try going and doing some open access lean cod while we're waiting for this to get dealt with. If we have the right weather opportunity. I mean, the weather's down right now, so it's about just finding out how long it's going to take them to look at it and give me an estimate on how long it's going to take to fix and how much it's going to cost. But yeah, both of these issues are something that I got the time to address. I got more things to do, so I'm going to take it to the shop, let them do the work. I'm going to work on getting axles under the other boat, get the alternator put in, and get the long line gear ready, start getting ready to move on to having the boats ready to fish. So we might have a little bit of downtime here for a minute, but we're going to be back up and at it here pretty quick. So we'll get some axles ordered, get the Libby Michelle back in order, get another alternator for a spare there, because I brought this and I got one for it, but I got to get that addressed, get it cleaned up and fired up, and we'll get back in the water, go set some long line gear and pull some rockfish off the reef. But in the meantime, it looks like we might have some work to do. So yeah, a little break in the action here for a minute. Another day in the life. Can't win them every day. And the hard part's when you wait for so long to have a day to try to make a living and try to get something paid on the bills from this long a stretch that we've had with so few days, and then the one day you get, it's a swift kick in the nuts, but it is what it is, part of the job. It all comes in the territory.
Yeah, cry about it.
Yeah. Boo-hoo. Time to move on. It's okay, that's the great thing about having all the options we've got. There's something that we can always do. So we'll move on. I'm in a position right now where I wish it would have waited until another week or two after we started addressing the other issues, but it is what it is. Which I almost wanted to pull the whole engine off and take it up to them, but I mean, they like having it on the controls and stuff, and it's easy to drive up. But I want to get this transom repaired. That would be a pretty easy one to take care of. It won't take much. I mean, we just got to pop that off, jack it up.
No crying in baseball or fishing, Gary says. Yeah, we got to put on our big boy pants and keep trudging forward.
Well, I think I'm going to call them and find out what they have to say about it, and how long it's going to take to get to it. And if it's going to be a while, I think we're going to pull the boat over to the shop and use my little hoist. I'm going to winch off the rafters, pick this thing up off it, and do some fiberglass work. We got some fractures in the transom back here in the glass there, and it's compressed in some of the wood. So we're going to re-glass that. I should get a plate and try to spread out that weight and put a little plate on the back of it so it doesn't just back into the same room. Come over here, take a look at it.
Undo their seatbelt here. Gary says, cruise behind you all the way. 300%, Smurfy says.
Right on. Yeah. So over time, it's gotten a fracture right here from it pushing so hard, compressing in on the wood right there. and it started to spread the fracture, and it's starting to get water penetration to start damaging the wood. So I'm gonna have to end up cutting part of that out, grinding out all the bad stuff, and reglassing it, sparing it back out, and put a mounting plate there that'll disperse the weight a little further away. But I mean, it's got, like, this hole was drilled for drainage in here, but not glassed on the inside. So stuff like that'll have to be addressed so we don't end up causing further damage to begin with. So these fractures and this stuff like that, as soon as we get another reliable operation up and running, we're gonna come back and take all of this stuff off here and reglass these, reglass this. We've got a little fracturing down here that's caused a little bit of damage, mostly the other side, but we're going to address this kind of thing so we end up being able to keep this thing around for a long time. So we got stuff like that, and old mounting holes and stuff like that to replace a little bit of wood there, and we'll get that all fiberglassed up, and we got a lot of projects like that to do on her. But right now the main one is to get it running and then to get that transom repaired. So we've got a little bit of a long ways to go on quite a few of these boats, but they've been around the block a while. It's time to do some overhaul work on them. Comes with the territory.
You're like a guy that wants a bog full of fish.
You want to buy a boat?
Oh, shit. Yeah, don't start it like that. You gotta, I got a great deal for you. What happened?
We've got some I think lower ends blown seal, and I think I'm also,
Oh, it's got walrus syndrome?
yeah, and I've got, I mean, this whole seam right here on this whole seal is all foreign oil. It's got another tube in the back, vent tube, that's got some oil coming out of it that's causing a problem. So
How many hours are in this thing? Is it older than it looks? I think.
yeah,
Been around a while.
I mean, I think I remember when Steve bought this, maybe?
a long time ago. What has it been? 20 years, 15, 20 years?
Okay.
It's had to have been at least 10 years, I think. I don't know. I've seen it around a long time. I've
This has been on the Haley, you know,
It's been there for as far back as
Alley?
yeah, it's been there for a while. I can't remember. I'd have to ask Terry. Terry might know. But it feels like it's been at least 10 years.
yeah, I think, you know, I mean, I remember, you know, when he got this boat, you know, he made a bunch of changes, but that might have been, you know, like after he got it to this point. And, you know, it was a lot smaller and a lot, you know,
I've
it wasn't
taken
as
this
much,
boat
but
fishing for a lot of years, and
it's always had the same.
as far as I can remember of all my experience with it, I mean,
it's a freaking Honda, you know, you could shoot it with a shotgun and it'll still get you
it was
home.
still running fine. There's nothing wrong with the way it was running.
Yeah.
It just all of a sudden popped off some oil into the water, and I shut her down.
I mean, is there, you know, is it obvious like it's coming out of there, or
Well, there's
could it be
There's
some, you
this.
know, random?
There's this vent tube back there, and then I've also got, this is a pretty tell-all sign down here. Like, I mean, we shut it down so fast we didn't get a lot of it. And
Oil
then-
in
then
the
it-
water, like out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't know if you can see it. I already wiped most of it off. That little white
Oh,
pasty
emulsified oil and water
Yes.
type deal? Yeah.
So that right there is obviously an issue. So this chassis, that chassis was not that hard to replace.
right,
It's not that big a deal.
it's right
but
there.
I want them to take a look at the oil problems I got up here.
Is there a seal at, you know, at the other end of, you know, where you go back up into the motor? I'm sure there's got to be a lot of seals in there. You know, I don't know jack about
Yeah,
outdoors,
I think
but
this shaft seal is the main one that's out right now down here.
But
But I've got oil all of a sudden disappearing in it.
is
I
that
made
in a bath
taste
down
too.
there? You know, is there oil on the shaft inside
Well,
here?
yeah, that
Okay.
shaft seal seals the oil from coming out back
Okay,
there, but that
that's-
shaft goes up. It's got gears and it goes
Right.
up.
Yeah,
That-
but
that-
that's
that's
not
all
oil
oil in
coming
it.
from up above.
No, these are two different parts of the system.
Yeah, okay.
So the oil coming from here and the oil coming from here.
Yeah, that one.
Morning, dude.
like if
Welcome.
That would be your serious problem.
Yeah, because I got oil accumulating and building up down there too, but down in there where
Finally got the hot camera mount figured out. Did I show you guys my latest setup yet? It's two rods to help eliminate the bounce, and then everything else I've been breaking has these rods in them, but they're already mounted. So these aren't mounted to anything, and they're taped to the pipe here. So I got a lot of freedom on moving where the phone mounts. And then it's easy access for my 360 camera to stay close to it. I'll be able to just tape it right to the rail, pretty much tape it anywhere.
Forever.
Sharp teeth. Their teeth go all the way down their gill plates into their belly. They have rows of teeth that all point inward, so as fish get stuck in their belly, they can't go backwards. So when he's thrashing, his gills are even gills. They're good eating. These tacos sound pretty good. Hey, welcome back, John. You the glass master, Scotty? Well, apparently today there is no hurry in Curry. Right on, Gary. I hope so too, Lee. Yep, I hope it's easy. Hope he's able to find axles easy. I'm ready to do some long lining. Tommy hates long lining. Tommy loves crabbing. He wants to go crabbing some more. Summer crabbing, Tommy. It's summertime now.
Don't fucking feel like it.
No, not today.
Yesterday was pretty nice.
Yeah, what's hot? Yeah, gotta keep grinding, Gary. Hey, Nerfa, welcome. I don't know how long it's going to take here. It doesn't seem like anybody's hustling to get anything going. That's all I have left, Tommy. After a day like today, gotta hit the Pepsi.
Hide it, the boss is coming. He was not drinking Pepsi.
What Pepsi? Yeah, Lee knows. Lee knows the never-ending boat chores, never-ending maintenance, the relentless salt water.
I need a 5-man crew just to maintain the boat.
Right. It is. It's hard on the houses around here. If you don't like, I had a skill saw. I pin the guard back sometimes when I'm like cutting with my skill saw, and I left the guard pinned back, the nail wedged in there, and didn't use it for like a year. Now it's permanently rusted with no guard. flashing in your roof, even if it's stainless steel, which is expensive, but it lasts longer. But even stainless steel will only last like 20 years here before it starts to fail. Stainless steel nails in houses here. Yeah, that was the boat that towed us in. The new Mohe is that boat's name. I haven't seen any eagles yet, Karen. There are some osprey around. I've been doing a little bit of filming on the osprey. They're building their nest. I think they're getting ready to lay eggs. Gonna try and film them without. It's got a really good telescopic lens on that drone, so I'm gonna try and film them, without bugging them too much. But we get quite a few eagles that pass through the area. Down on the Rogue River, there's a lot of eagles. Got some pelicans flying around right now. I like the ospreys. They're fun to watch. They're a cool bird. They fish tough. I've seen osprey try to carry out 15-pound salmon. Yeah, we'll sometimes get pretty thick flocks of pelicans here. They'll dive for fish, or they'll hunker down on the dock when it's stormy, hide out from the wind. See a couple hundred of them out on the dock sometimes. There's been some geese traveling through. I've been hoping to be able to fly the drone when the geese are coming, but I haven't been able to time that. Down on the Rogue, floating the river in a drift boat, is so many eagles down there. It's really cool. A lot of osprey too. I like to hang out down at the mouth of the Rogue where the jetties are and watch the ospreys come in and out. They like to go out and catch fish in the ocean as well as in the river up there. And we got a heron rookery that I'd like to go check out too. It's up in Coos Bay where all the blue herons and snowy egrets will mate. Pretty cool place. Spring flies by fast. By the time I get up there, it's going to be over. Merbirds are all over the reef right now too. Weather hasn't really been cooperating for me to fly my drone out there and film them. I bet living by him is noisy. Nice, Gary. They're cool birds. They're fun to watch. I was seeing how close I could get to a heron with the drone not too long ago, and I was able to get real close. He caught like a 5-pound bass right in front of me. I've never gone and checked it out. I'd like to. Down Klamath River on the Oregon side of the river is one of the. It's a bald eagle rookery where high numbers of bald eagles collect at a certain time of year. I'd like to go check that out. How long are we gonna be broke down here, Tommy? Forklift. Forklift's a good sign, I think. I think we're getting closer. Yeah, we do. We have cormorants. They tend to feed. They're a problem in certain areas here too. Anywhere where the salmon smokes gather, cormorants gather. A lot of people, I don't know, they've been doing it for millions of years though. Between that and the sea lions. Although they're letting us harvest some sea lions. Not us personally, but they're letting people harvest the sea lions now. Limited numbers, I don't know all the details on it, but that's not a bad thing. Sea lions, they used to eat all the fish up in Washington. They tranquilized them and trucked them down to California, and the sea lions beat the boats that tranquilized them, and they beat them back to the same area they took them from. The Ballard Locks there. Yeah, I bet probably good money to seal for, huh, Scotty? Seal boots. Sorry, Karen. I like seals. They're just overpopulated. They're out of balance. Are we winning yet, Phil? Are we?
They're getting set up right now. They're almost ready. Get a hold of White Marine. White Marine. And they can schedule us. But I need to get it cleaned up. Fire up, do something, check for things, put it off and then run it. See if we get where the water comes. Because I know at least 3 different places that I've been. I'm representing people of some. One was not sure exactly. Lost a lot of oil in the brain, and I have never had to have
Sorry about this. It died so low, and we shipped last last night and dumped all our water out. So we didn't have no water. We found a toad. Found one good toad. One good toad.
There's our blacks, couple trout, and a cabezon and a lean cod.
Pull the plug off.
Probably wait till we're headed up the hill. Well, that was our monster landing. Sorry I wasn't a little more exciting today in the fish catching department. Never know what you're going to see on Fish Tough. I think I'm going to kill this stream for now. I'll just keep editing videos, and I got merch that's this close. So as I hear, I'll make some public posts, let everybody know. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you soon. You bet, Smurfy. Thanks, Gary. See you guys soon.